Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for yet another quick altcoin analysis video. We are looking at ZRX BTC, and I'm going to try and keep this one underneath 7 minutes as well. I did one earlier this morning, and I'm noticing that most of you do appreciate the shorter, quicker videos, and a lot of you do not appreciate the longer, more in-depth analysis videos. And hey, I understand that totally. The more longer, in-depth analysis videos are more geared towards people who are taking this a lot more seriously. People like the guys in the seed program, right? People who are looking to learn and get better at this and get consistently profitable at this. But then again, different strokes for different folks. I completely understand. So let's get this started. We'll try to keep this one short. We're looking at ZRX here on the daily time frame. I'm liking the structure, but keep in mind we have not yet confirmed a bullish break towards the upside. I'm looking at this zone over here, guys, between 4,105 Satoshi to the upside, and on the underside we're looking at 3,923, right? So let's go ahead and mark that out as a zone, okay, just so you guys can visually see. And right now it looks like we've penetrated into the zone, right? It looks good, but you don't want to get baited into a trade just yet. At least the way I like to do it, I like to wait for confirmation, and we don't have that just yet. The daily candle has not yet closed, right? And look at this candle over here, guys. Look at almost all of these candles. Penetrated into the zone, but closed underneath, right? Now, we want to wait for tomorrow to see how this actually closes. If you want to be a little bit aggressive, you can take a position. Again, none of this is financial advice, but getting into position, even if you close inside the blue zone, is all right. But if you really want that confirmation, you'd rather wait for ZRX to close somewhere above this blue zone over here. Perhaps even push up higher, take out this wick high over here, come down, put in a higher low, and then go for the continuation play, right? Once we take out these wick highs over here too, it would be even better. But hey, it's looking good, but no confirmation just yet, and that's how you play it, right? You keep an eye on these trades. It may or may not play out. Recently, we've had our trades play out. The Cardano trade, amazing trade, went well. The KNC trade going really well. Now, VeChain, let's see how well that goes. It may or may not work out. This one, we're not in yet, but we'll be keeping an eye on this. Remember, guys, this is the daily time frame. I like this one because you usually see this kind of consolidation on the 4-hour time frame after an impulsive move on the daily. But over here, we're seeing an impulsive move on the weekly, consolidation like this on the daily, looking good. So there's some volatility to be had on this one, and that's what we like, right? As traders, we like volatility. So we can have a measured move on this, actually. I've not done this myself yet, so let's go ahead and see what we get. And hey, it actually does line up with this horizontal over here. You guys might be wondering, what's this horizontal? Why is there resistance here, Sean? It's actually weekly, right? I've marked this here as a W, so let's go ahead and check that out. It is our weekly resistance, and right over here you can see that I've marked it out with this wick high over here, wick low over here, bounced off it, rejected off it. I like that a lot. In fact, you can go ahead and mark the zone over here too, guys, and see that our weekly resistance at around 4,100 Satoshis lining up with our daily resistance, that blue box territory, right? So this is going to be major. The great trade would be if we can actually get the weekly to close above this, which is in 2 days and 16 hours. So let's keep an eye on this, guys. Let's see how it goes. We can get into position in due time. No rush at all. Wow, this is actually lining up really well. On the weekly too, you can go ahead and mark a zone. You can see that the weekly is being played on this one, guys. The weekly is the chart to be watching. So perhaps we wait till Monday to get into this one, or do we front run this? Hey, my name is Sean Dexter. You guys know what I'm looking for now. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about targets. We haven't even talked about targets. How long has this video been? I don't have my timer on. Okay, so first target would be somewhere around here. We can actually take some profit somewhere around here too. None of this is financial advice. After that, I'll be looking at a target all the way to somewhere here, right? So what do we have? If we actually wait for a nice trade all the way around to 8,000 Satoshi, that's almost a 70%, 80%, I believe, from around here. Ooh, that's actually 100%. What is it sitting at right now? I thought we were sitting at 4,700 Satoshi. No, we're sitting at 4,000 Satoshi. Okay, 4,700 is the weekly resistance. So yeah, that's a 100% move, guys. We're looking at a 100% move on ZRX. Is this a DeFi coin? If it's a DeFi coin, that would make sense because all these DeFi coins have been pumping. Let me know in the comments down below if this is a DeFi coin. I've not been following. I should probably start following the fundamentals on these coins now. It's a bull market after all. And after that 100% move, what are we looking at? We're looking at another 67% move, so a good 170% move to our second target, and then we have another volatile move to be had after that. So let's go ahead and measure that too. So nice targets to be had over here, guys. 50%. So a 100% move to start off, a 70% move to follow up, and then a 50% move to end things out. If we can actually close candles above that, woof, 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 blue sky breakout, and then hey, we'll talk about it when we get there. My name is Sean Dexter. We talked about the potential of ZRX. We are not in a trade just yet, so no downside targets to really talk about, but we can go ahead and talk about when this idea falls apart. This idea falls apart essentially if we start taking out these lows over here at around 3,200 Satoshi. If you want to get really lenient, to be honest, you want to wait for 3,200. But if you want to be a little bit more safer, this trade idea actually falls apart underneath around 3,500 to around 3,000. Yeah, 3,500 Satoshi. We start closing candles underneath here, it's done. Right, this horizontal, this diagonal line over here, guys. That's where the trade idea needs to be re-evaluated. All right. So resistance overhead, support underneath. Let's just wait and see how this all pans out. See you guys very soon.